Okay, what you're looking at right there is one of the decals I made. You can see that there is something of a star and stripe pattern to it. See if I can zoom in all the way. That zoomed in all the way on that thing. You can see that there is a little bit of a star and stripe pattern to it, but you can't see much of anything at all. You can see a yellow decal right there, which does look yellow, but it's too transparent. It looks like transparent yellow to me. Now, neither one of these decals I'm going to find acceptable for my model. Just not. I think the red star and stripe might have if I'd put it on a glossy surface, but it's just not going to work. Okay? Now, I did take the yellow decal and put it on a black and white surface. I mean, on a white surface, and it worked fine there. And here's the sheet I'm pulling decals from. Let me zoom back in on this. So here's my decal sheet, and it printed fine. Can't complain about that. This is scaled down from the Tester's 1/48 scale kit because I couldn't find decals specific for this kit. And I looked at squadron.com and a bunch of other places. This is a half sheet I accidentally printed, but hey, it's great for experimenting. And again, these decals work fine on a light colored surface. It's the black surface that's killing them. And I suspect I would have this problem regardless on a dark black surface, that the decals aren't going to show very well. I think I'm just going to scrap the decals. This was an experiment anyhow. And if I ever find decals, I'll come back and put some on it. But I don't think I'm going to find decals all that easily or readily. So this is going to be it. I'm going to put a dull coat on it. I'm going to do some work on the stand. And when I'm done, I'll come back and give you guys a short overview. But that's pretty much it. No decals for this model. I just can't find any that work. I'm not going to put stickers on it. No, not going to put stickers. Yes, I'm a sticker snob. Call me that if you will. Sticker snob. Okay, this is what happens when you don't read directions on the products you're using. Now, that would be perfect if I was building a snowy diorama for this model, but I'm not. What I did was use this stuff right here. It is the flat base. I mixed it up just like I would any other paint, half thinner, half this stuff. This stuff was thicker than Tamiya paints, so that should have been my first clue not to do that, and I didn't listen. Okay, this is for mixing them with paints to make them flat. Now, I did find a website that says what to do with it in future. 3 parts future, 1 part flat base will give a very flat clear coat. So now that I know what I'm doing, I'm going to redo this. I'm going to paint her black again first, and then hit her with the future clear base. Or I should just make a snowy diorama. And my decals would work now, but they wouldn't look right, so I can't use them. Anyhow, I'm going to repaint this. See you in a bit. I'm black. I'm back with the final part of the Blackbird. Never put decals on her. I did fix my white frosty image. There's still some banding on there like you could have seen on that last segment where I messed up the paint. But it's hidden fairly well. All I did is mix up the future, 3 parts future, 1 part the Tamiya flat base. For those of you that aren't sure what that means, that's 1 ounce of flat base to 3 ounces of future. Okay? And it came out with a nice kind of flat sheen to it. I'm going to put photos at the end so you guys can see close-up photos. I took some real good close-up photos of the cockpit, and you can actually see where I scratched the window in the photos, although with the naked eye you can't see that. So that's because I've got one hell of a close-in camera lens. That's it. I enjoyed building this model. I just wish I had decals instead of stickers. I wish I could find where to get decals. If anyone knows how to print decals so they'll show up on this black finish, post it in the comments, share it for everyone so the rest of us can figure out how to do that. Right now, I'm not sure how to do that. I could use a white background for the decals, but that's going to show really badly. The red stripes won't look right, and I'm going to have to trim them just perfect to put them on there. I'm not in the mood to do that. I've got another model that's frustrating the crap out of me right now. Being honest with that, that's what I get for buying a cheap model. But anyhow, I'm calling this one done. I'll have a couple more videos up shortly after this one, outlining my next couple of builds. Alright, thanks for watching and all the wonderful comments you guys have put on these videos, and all the helpful suggestions you guys have put. You know, I'd rather have that than some flaming idiot screaming, "Oh, you're horrible, you're horrible." You guys, constructive criticism any day is wonderful. It helps everyone else who's watching the videos. And, you know, anything I find worthy, I will put in the videos. So thank you.